Hey, this is Empathy on Dosham channel, giving you guys a Geargia Rampage structure deck. I totally forgot about this until about like a week ago when I did the video, for the deck talk and everything, and it was just like holy crap, Geargias, they're gonna be having their own structure deck. They're gonna have their own thing, and it's gonna be $10. I'm like, oh cool. And of course, this gives like the whole list, which I'm not gonna read off. I'm just gonna really just show. So let's get right into it. Alright. Alright, it comes with a Geargia playmat, or game mat, however you want to call it, which, I don't know, looks pretty awesome. I mean, look at that. Has all the guys. Looks pretty awesome. You have a little play guide, but nothing on the back this time. That's kind of weird. Usually they have something, some kind of promotional thing back here, but that's kind of cool. Gives you like how the whole point of the deck. And of course, to me, like that's actually like one of my favorite because it's just art. Because it's just like it reminds me of Transformers like so much, or even Power Rangers. It's ridiculous. So yeah, let's open it. Usually I have like a little tab. All right, there we go. All right, so we got our Geargia Gigant XG, not bad. Geargia Urger, Geargia No MK3, Geargia Attacker. Those are all hollows, so that's actually not bad. That's kind of cool. So we'll just put these to the side right here. Just put them over right here. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no idea what their abilities do or anything. I've not really ever looked at Geargias. I have played against them, but I just haven't ever really took notes of what they do. So this is gonna be interesting. Okay, we got Geargia No. We got two of them. That's not bad. Then you have your two MK2 Geargia Nos, your Geargia Accelerator, Geargia Arsenal, Geargia Armor. Then you have, of course, two of each gadget, which is not bad. Ancient Gear Gadgetron Chimera, Ancient Gear Gadgetron Dragon, which I kind of hope, I was really hoping like this was like a holo or something because the holos look so much better than the commons, but it's pretty cool. It did need a reprint. Hopefully this archetype will get something new too. Jumbo Drill, which is like Minefield Drill, Card Trooper, not bad. The one card that everyone's been looking forward to, of course, is Swift Scarecrow. So let me skip that over. Let's put this here. Let's put these back here. Oil Man, Heavy mech support platform, two giant rats, which is not bad actually. That pretty much makes sense with the deck. For the spells, you get two Gear Towns, which is pretty nice. Actually, I did need an extra one for my Gilly Puppets, so that's pretty good. Limiter removal, nice. Machine assembly line, not bad. Fissure, pretty decent tech that people have been running lately, just trying to see what they can do with it. Because even if your opponent is doing like a single monster on the field, you can just pop it. Smashing Ground, same idea. Double Summon, nice. Creature Swap, both of them did need reprints. Terraforming, of course, to search out Gear Town. Gear, which I'm pretty sure got down to 1, so I think this is pretty much all I'm gonna be running, but it's still pretty nice. Stronghold, the moving fortress, which is pretty much meant for the gadgets. Metalmorph, rare Metalmorph, rollout. Holy crap! Really? They made Gigant X, Gigant X as a common. It's kind of gross. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it. But yet again, it's an XZ that is a common, and whatever. Hey there, YouTube. It's MJ3 on Dosham channel. Sorry guys for the whole mix-up of the pack opening and with the deck profile. I did the pack opening the night that, of course, this deck came out, and it was, the original plan was for me to go up to the college where I can use, of course, their internet, their Wi-Fi to upload the video, but there was difficulties between basically no internet on the whole campus to we don't have time. It was basically saying, oh, it's going to take like 5 days just to upload this one little video. And I was like, you know what, this is stupid. I eventually went back to the college to use their Wi-Fi again and all that, and I could have uploaded it, but the thing is, I already had the deck done, I already had it how I liked, and I was like, well, I can't just, do that and that. It's just the timing seemed really off to me. So I decided just to put the two videos together to present them to you guys. So please don't mind the confusion, and sorry if it does confuse you. Anyways, let's get right into it. The Gear Dinos, or Gear Ganos, however you want to call them, I do in a tiered system, and I'll explain that in a sec. Triple MK2, double MK3, and the one original MK, which I love him, but I don't. It's a love-hate relationship. Alright, now what do I mean by tiered system? Basically, the more I like the card, or the more like I'm going to play it, the more I'm going to use of it. So basically, triple MK2, because that's basically what I want to go into. I only like two MK3s because it's not something I want to do repeatedly, because I can only special summon Geargia monsters after, if I use this effect. And of course, the regular Gigano, it's a good card, but it's not for an open hand. It's not for a first turn game thing. It's really if I want to use gear, or if I just want to try to do a quick recycle, or if I just top deck and I just need something. Basically, that's it. But yeah, it's basically MK2 is like the boss of the three. MK1 is like okay. MK3 is pretty good too. So after that, of course, the triple Geargia armor. Staple shield and basically your searcher. Honestly, a lot of people say that you want to go into this guy first, and I would like to say no. Because there's a lot of other good cards in this deck. One card would be, of course, Geargia Arsenal, and I prefer go for Geargia Arsenal first, because I could go from MK2 to Arsenal and then do some other plays, or do some other things just to do the search, which to me that's more valuable. Even if I get ran over, even if I get down to like 1,000 life points during my next turn, I have something. I'll have myself set up for another play. After that, of course, the triple Geargia Accelerator, which I just love this card. It's so stupid good. It's a common. It's always been like a common. It was a common. I believe it was Duelist Alliance. I love that set. Like with Excalibur on the front with this humongous sword. But special summon itself, and when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, which its effect does activate in graveyard. So even if there is a skill drain, it still works. Among other things, I can grab another Geargia monster, preferably MK2, to get some more recycling, more plays off, back to my hand for next turn. The new level 4 that actually came out with the deck, along with MK3, was Geargia Augur, and I love Augur. But I also hate Augur. Augur's effect, basically, whenever he is normal summoned, you can search one level 4 machine-type monster. Very generic. Very, very generic by itself. The only thing is, you can only summon and attack with machine-type monsters for the rest of the turn. Trust me, that is not that big of a deal. It's whatever. There's only one other monster that is not machine-type in this whole freaking deck, and I'm just... it's whatever. The only thing I hate about this card, it's low stats. 500 attack and defense is pitiful, to say the least. If they gave him, like, I would like to say a decent, like even 1,000 would help this card out. I would actually play triple of it if it was at 1,000. But at 500, I do not want to leave that open. Not just that, if someone were Phoenix Chain, Breakthrough Skill, Chalice, anything else, he just sits there. He's just dead in the water, and I'm just like, crap. And it's not something I would love to go into first turn, but when I do, I can actually do some amazing shit with it as long as my opponent doesn't screw me over. The one card I love to go into with Augur is triple Ancient Gearbox, a common from Primal Origin. Now, a lot of people are going to probably, I know you're already typing down, only run one. And for those that do not know what this card does, basically, whenever it's added from graveyard deck to hand, except by drawing, you can search one Earth machine type monster from your deck. That means basically, boom, as long as their attack or defense is 500. It's either like 500 attack or defense, whatever. Which is another card. It's really good. Like you could go Augur, Gearbox, Augur to hand. My preferred method of doing stuff is honestly just go from Augur, Gearbox to MK2, you know, just set myself up for next turn, but it's however you want to do it. A lot of people, like, there's a lot of scrubby people, and I hate the word scrub, because it's just very derogatory to me. A lot of people actually grab Accelerator, and nothing about him has 500 attack or defense. And they just did not really read the deck or the cards right, and it's really stupid. But anyways, that's besides the point. So, really good card. I was actually thinking about doing 2, but, you know, 3 is perfectly fine because GGX is still a thing, and you can actually recycle him pretty good. And he's actually really good fodder for Redox, which Redox is just amazing in this deck. Oh, all I have is just this dead Gearbox and Redox in my hand. Let's special summon something and do more plays. And all in all, it's just really good. So, and yeah, I'm running a lot of monsters, which a lot of people say do not do. But this is my preferred build. If you guys would like to put a comment down for it down below, please do. For the OTK stopper, of course, Swift Scarecrow, really good card. Another good fodder for Redox's effect, right, the banishing and stuff, which is perfectly fine because Swift Scarecrow, once in the graveyard, it is done. There's nothing else you can do with it, and there's no real way to recycle in this deck, you know, non-Geargia monsters. So, that's pretty much it for the monsters, which is a lot. I only run 6 spells, and I know that sounds really dumb, but it's just how I like to do it. The 1, limiter removal. 2 double summons, double summon. Now, double summon I don't really care for. It's a card that can help. It can. I would prefer something like more draw power, pod duality or something, but yet again, pod duality does hinder my special summoning abilities, which I do a lot of it, especially with the recycling and searching. So I stuck with the double summon. If you guys want to do something different, go ahead. And of course, triple MST just to get rid of back row, which back row tends to hate on this deck. After that, you have your triple threat for the traps. I do not have an extra Psalm to put in this deck, so there you have it. I do love triple Reckless Greed, which it's one of those things that you can just activate the 1 and just sit for 2 turns, whatever, because you can just do an infinite loop, just with an MK2, MK3, and a Accelerator. Just keeps on letting you to do stuff over and over again, which is freaking amazing, if I do say so myself. But sometimes you do need an extra draw. There are times when I've had just like shit hands, and I'm just like, oh my god, I only have 1 Reckless Greed. I can't just activate the 1 and just sit for 2 turns. But I did anyways, and it actually helped out, so that's just from pure experience. Double Threatening War, just yet again stop OTKs. I was doing triple, but it's kind of cloggy because a lot of the time I always had a monster out for defense, you know, shit. So. 2 Malevolent Catastrophes because back row, and people love to attack me, especially when they think I have nothing, and I'm like, oh, Malevolent Catastrophe, blow up everything. But the one thing you have to really worry about is Starlight Road is a thing. It's starting to become a thing again between, you know, Malevolent Catastrophe, Regeki, Dark Hole, other things. And there's a lot of things I just like to do general destruction of 2 or more cards lately, so watch out. And 1 Geargia gear, just because it's Geargia gear. I rarely ever play it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I rarely ever play this card, just by the pure fact that I always use my Geargianos within the first couple of turns, and they're always in my graveyard. So it's honestly like just a first turn thing, first couple of turns to actually do stuff. For the extra deck, pretty simple. I mean, it's very, very simple, very, very budget. Please don't hate on me for it. 2 GGXG, great card. For those that do not know his effect, he's basically during Battle Step. With Battle Step, it even confused me. I was like, wait, Battle Step? It's basically between Declaration and Damage Step. There's a little zone called Battle Step, and they are kind of vague of how that really fits in. So for those good players who knows what I'm talking about, thank you for understanding me. For those who don't understand, just look it up. I'm just not going to sit here and explain it. But basically, you can detach a unit. Your opponent can't activate anything during damage step at all until the end of it. So it really screws up Fire Fist, Boojins, anything that does anything during damage step. It's really good. Also, when it gets destroyed, special summon, or actually no, you get to put a you get to add a Geargia monster to your hand. Sorry, I get their effects mixed up between GGXG and GGX. GGX actually allows you to special summon a Geargia monster, level 3 Geargia from your graveyard. Now, the really cool thing is, you do all the search, whatever, he's pretty much dead in the water, or even if he has 1 unit, who cares? He gets destroyed. Even bottomless will even work. He'll even work if he gets bottomless. Basically, he gets destroyed, right? Just keep going good. He gets destroyed, then you can special summon. 1 second. MK3. MK3's pops off, he gets special summon, then he can special summon another MK3, which is really good. A lot of just shield. Or you could just go for something as simple as just, I don't know, if you only have like the MK2 or just the Gear Guy on himself. So it just keeps a monster on the field for you. Field presence, field presence. And of course, he's the Searcher and Recycler, which I know only had the commons. People do not like to let go of their supers lately because they have commons now. So, like, there's even something even worthless than the super rare version of this, the common. For the rest of it, Tuesday mains, you know, basic rank 3 staple in my opinion. Number 80, Prey. I just recently acquired the knowledge of how good this card is, so it's freaking amazing. Number 58, just because it's okay. It allows me to put some stuff to the graveyard if I want to put something to the graveyard and kind of burn you a little bit, but other than that, it's just like whatever. I don't do like a lot of rank 4, so I just put it in because it's also another quick card like him. For other rank 3s that is in the stream, basically it's also one of those things that if I have to kind of get over you like at this instant, he's the guy I want to go for. And I usually go for him with an MK2 and MK3. Do not use the MK3's effect, just overlay straight for that, and do that. And the thing is, I wish this effect could do either player's turn, but it's only during your turn, so watch out for that. But he's usually my main beat stick to kind of get over people. I mean, it's so easy to bring him out. One Leviathan Dragon, just in case, like if I need another beat stick, which has happened, which that's why I have this one in. And one Nightmare Shark, because Nightmare Shark to me is the rank 3 version of, you know, of a Gaga Cowboy. It's the rank 3 of Gaga Cowboy, or Gaga Cowboy of rank 3s, however you want to say it. So to me, it's just really good. Anyways, guys, if you guys would please put a comment down below. If you guys want to check out the 2 links down below, Boost on Facebook page, me on Twitter, blah, 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 blah. If you guys want to please click on those ads. Whenever you guys click on those ads, it gives me so much hope that this channel can actually grow. And that's what I would really like for it. It just allows me to really invest into this channel and get better equipment, not just a dinky little webcam or something that's just subpar. So please do that. Thanks for watching.